All right, folks. Hello and welcome to the official UEFN showcase. Now, what this means is this is gonna be like a preliminary exam to like a new series I plan on making, showing you how to use UEFN because this is a new this is I mean this is remarkable. Okay, so as okay this let me put this into perspective for you. Let me put this into perspective for you. Most people when they get into gaming and they want to like do their own um work in it, what do? They turn to modding. But modding, especially depending on what game, it can be a hassle, especially if the modding community isn't the best or most healthiest, or even active, and so you're really going to be SOL on a lot of the things you try to mod inside of a game of your choice because depending on if there's any tools available for the mod, then you'll have to do hex editing, and if you don't know how to use a hex editor, you're SOL again. Even if you do know how to use an hex editor, it doesn't mean that you have decrypted the files. If you don't know how to do that, you don't have any tools or any help to do those things, then you're really screwed and you're left with nothing but a dream. so so um that's why so many games people would like to make mods for, but they just don't know how, and you can't unless you know what you're doing. And those are fields of that not a lot of people are too well versed into. Now let's take this, right? Now we're gamers and we're like, okay, well, we don't want to learn, 10 years of freaking computer science to get to get the mods we want. So now what do you turn to? You turn to games with active modding communities such as like Fallout or Resident Evil, or Dragon Ball, or basically like anime games in general. Those are very healthy modding communities. You also have other game mods in and of itself. It's really just like a sandbox full of whatever you want, like Gary's mod or games like that. Now those are as close as you're gonna get because what you're doing is you're building a community to help each other grow and learn more on their modding endeavors. Now that's how modding works. This is game development. So what Epic did, what they did, again, I'm putting this into perspective for you. Don't just think, oh, we can make mods with this. Like, no, they literally said, we're opening up our doors and we're giving you unrequited access to join our development team. We're literally on the development team. If you're using UEFN, you're on the Fortnite development team, not just a modding community. You have access to everything. Everything. You can easily make a map like this. I made a map like this in 2 minutes. I made a map like this in 2 minutes, and it works in game. It's already set up. It's already functional. I don't have to go through any legwork, bro. Like, I don't have to struggle or grind or replicate the stuff on server side myself. I mean, on client side myself. It's automatically set up for you. Like this is literally Fortnite, and it looks so good. Now, of course, Fortnite, it has its own post processing effects, so of course it's not going to look exactly like this in game, but we're still going to load it up. So again, this is a map I made in 2 minutes. Okay, because if you know how to use UE5, you know what you're doing because it's literally just UE5. Um, but if you don't, then of course you're gonna have to learn, which is what I'm here for. I've already made previous. I like a year ago I was making UE5 tutorials. So definitely feel free to watch those if you haven't already. But I also plan on making a new series specifically for UEFN. Um, Whereas we're just gonna be making worlds together, literally. So if you have like a list of worlds that you want to see made, and more importantly, you want to learn to make for yourself or for your friends or for your community or whatever, let me know. Or even if you just want me to make it for you, you can definitely hit me up on Patreon about that, and I can honestly, I mean, this is easy. I mean, this is like a Fallout theme. That's what I was going with this, because if you ever played a Fallout game, especially like Fallout New Vegas, right? You see these bridges everywhere, or Fallout 3, or yeah, any Fallout game really. um, any of them, you've seen these kinds of bridges, folks. You know what I'm saying? You've even seen a plane, every now and then, if you know where to look. Um, Now I should have added, I should have added the dinosaur from New Vegas where they had my boy Boom Station. Oh, that would have been great. And you can actually do that. Like that's great. That's crazy how you can do that now. It's so. It's my goodness. With that said. let's actually get drop like a weapon or two, and we're gonna actually get we're gonna get in. Let's see. What gun we want? We'll just take like where's a pump? Just give me like a regular. I'll take like, you know what? We're gonna go with the classic. We're gonna go with the blue AR and purple pump, and we're gonna call it. Now, where's that OG AR? Well, not the OG, but like, the M16 one. There we go. Drop, and then we also need the shotgun, um, purple pump, or we'll just go with a blue pump. Blue pump is kind of like comfy, you know what I'm saying? Because like those days where blue pumps used to be one shot, one kill, I miss those days, and now we can bring them back. Like that's crazy. And now you can see we're just in the editor, folks, and now we're in game. Like it's oh my gosh, this is like this is remarkable. This is remarkable. Collisions are already set up for the most part. Now, of course, when if you're new, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm going through the floor on certain parts, or like certain parts you're gonna be, in the sky, depending on the collision setup. But those are super easy to fix, especially running, depending on the hardware you're on, because then you can just set everything to like a complex collision, and it'll be needy, on neat and tidy for you. Now, what we're doing here is we're literally just we're able to build. This is all I got, folks. This is all I know how to do. I don't play Fortnite anymore. It's been too long. It's so interesting because for a long time I was like, I'm in the Epic editor, Epic tool every day because I'm using an engine for my work, but I'm not playing Fortnite, and now it's like, no, I am. I'm literally on the development team. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. That's what it feels like. That's the access we get um with this new tool. Now, again, I'm making a my own course for you because literally, like, let's just go crazy. This is so legendary. We're not wasting it doing things that we used to do. We're not just about to make like a simple one-stop tutorial on using Unreal Engine Fortnite. Like, no, fuck that. We're gonna make worlds together because even this post-apocalyptic world was made in like 2 minutes. It could take you 1 minute if you just click fast enough, like literally. And so that's really all I wanted to showcase today. Was just the abilities that you can easily set up for yourself and have a great time in. And mainly just to let people know what direction that they want to see the tutorials take. Because if you want like a snowy mountain world, or maybe like a lava dungeon type shit, or anything else, really just go crazy with it. We can do whatever we want. I mean, I was able to make like a post-apocalyptic theme in like 2 minutes, especially when you know what you're doing. With that said, folks, let me know in the comments what you want, or if you want to just, like I said previously, if you wanted to just like get it commissioned for yourself. So if you want me to just make it for you, just let me know on Patreon. And honestly, I can do that. Like, it is easy. This is chill. Let's have fun with this. If you haven't downloaded it, download it. If you don't know how to use Unreal Engine, check out my tutorials, the ones I've already made, as well as the ones I'm gonna make, because I'm gonna teach you. And we're gonna learn together, and we're gonna grow together. Because this is next level. Like, oh my gosh. No more hours of trying to find that fancy map. You know what I'm saying? Now we can just take 5 minutes and make it ourselves.